Yes, normal. Yes, vibration on. Yes.
Gotta have vibration on.
I'm not playing Kingdom Hearts with a vibration.
Nor should you.
I need the stimulus. Oh my god. It's an FMV.
The first of many.
Look at those eyelashes. Are those 301s? Are they glued on? Are they sewn in?
I like the idea of him. He got them sewn in.
He gets his lashes done. I mean, come on.
There you go. Real?
No, baby, they're mink. Mink lashes.
I'm just gonna float and sink for a while. I guess not float, just sink.
Oh, he do be sinking though.
Sora do be sinking though.
I love it. I love this like hot dance remix of the theme song.
Right. Water? The fuck?
Even though I can swim, I'm afraid.
You're gonna be swept away.
This is very homoerotic.
Oh yeah. I mean, that describes this game very well. Ah!
I'm wet and in shallow water suddenly.
I will say, even on just the original PS2 without any sort of like HD remakes or whatever the fuck, it still looks pretty good.
I always like the way this look, even
The
though
FOVs at least.
even though it's still strange.
Oh yeah.
Like the completely textureless skin,
Yeah.
and the hair is like these big chunky gummy objects.
That's a style, man. It's very of the era Square Enix type of thing.
What if you were standing at the beach and your friend suddenly fell into the water, which turned into the sky, and then kept on falling? You kept on looking down.
Freak the fuck out.
I'd lose my goddamn mind. I'd be like, did I step on a jellyfish? What the fuck is going on?
I don't know what was in that pizza I ate, but it did have mushrooms on it.
There were mushrooms, but were they magic? Perhaps.
Magic.
What if the ground turned to birds?
And suddenly Disney was there.
He's like a muse. He should be terrified.
Yeah.
This doesn't just happen.
Yeah, he's way too comfortable with all of this.
Snow White with her 7 slaves.
There we go. There's that PS2 shit.
Snow White and the 7 simps.
We simp. Don't be afraid.
Don't be.
Although you probably should, because you have no clue what the fuck is happening.
Yeah, you're just standing on a gigantic stained glass window.
Yeah.
Can you do it?
With squirrels and shit.
I'll step back. I'll jump.
Why are my feet so goddamn big?
For the proportions. There's a game designer in Japan with a foot fetish like you wouldn't believe.
Not Tarantino, huh?
Tarantino didn't design this son bitch.
Does got that foot fetish though.
I mean, this boy is clearly of Japanese make.
True.
Japanese make and model.
Okay, so which way you going?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Is it better to just be strong out the gate?
Strong out the gate, though.
I'm trying to remember, because the shield...
Look at, she's stepping on the witch.
That's actually funny. I never noticed that.
Damn.
Because the shield obviously gives you the good defense, but once you get to a certain point, your strength shoots like way the fuck up, or was that the magic?
I don't know. I really don't. I'm just gonna get the sword.
Just go for strength, because fuck it.
The power of the warrior.
We're tanks. We just go in and wreck shit.
Invincible courage. Brute strength.
Power can corrupt. Unless you're Sora.
Unless you're a pure-hearted little boy.
Pretty much. Ooh, what will you give up in exchange? Defense or magic?
I'll give up magic. I don't give a fuck about that.
Does that only affect you, or does that affect Donald too?
I'm not sure. You're asking me questions I have no answers to.
I feel like I do not remember.
You feel like you don't, huh?
Yeah.
Is this the form you choose?
I'm digging back into the recesses of my mind, but I'm not finding anything, you know what I mean?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, you're gonna get so cut, dude.
When the trip goes bad.
I've been there.
When you fall through Snow White and into darkness.
Snow White with the red hair?
That's bad, man. I don't like that.
Yeah. Now we get
When
Cinderella.
When Snow White lets you down and you fall on Cinderella.
That's gotta be a metaphor there somewhere.
You've gained the power to fight.
So press X to fight.
I did it. All right, you got it. You're amazing.
I like that they kind of give you like a false sense of what you're looking at, because you're holding a sword. You know, it's Square Enix and Final Fantasy. There's a lot of swords in those games. Then you get stuck with a giant key, and it's like, come on, man.
But you get little keychains, and it changes the shape of your keyblade, and
That's true.
it's very satisfying. You feel like you're collecting stuff, but you end up using the same one in the end. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was a lot of work just to kill one.
Yeah, keyblades are actually more efficient. But basically, just work your ass off to get to the ultimate keyblade, and then that's all you need.
And then use it forever, because it's the best. You don't need to teach me how to lock on. I know how to do it. Come on, baby.
We're playing tutorials. It's slow and shitty and very obvious.
All right, man. Chill out. You're being a real curmudgeon. Uh-oh. When the darkness consumes you.
That's why you shouldn't have chosen power. Power's corrupting you.
Oh, no. It looked like he was perhaps having a dream about spiders over his body.
Spiders? Over his body, huh? And crawling with their legs and shit.
I hate that. I hate the cameras, the fucking shoulder buttons.
Oh, God, I forgot about that.
This is a field icon.
No shit.
Of course you can't open it. You can't even touch the thing. It's currently immaterial.
Looking back to how this is kind of playing again with like the shoulder buttons for the cameras and stuff, I feel like they made some decent improvements control scheme wise for Kingdom Hearts 3. It seemed fairly fluid and easy to do.
I think so. It was really easy to play. There were just too many options.
Yeah.
Way too much shit to do.
They put so much in that fucking game.
That game was overproduced.
Yeah. Which I kind of get in the sense of like, it's trying to wrap up this big giant story they've been doing. They have to try and wrap up as much as they can, and you know, they don't want to make it
Well, no,
8
like,
discs or whatever the fuck.
I'm not talking about like concept or plot. I'm talking about the game mechanics
Oh, okay.
and
Well, fair enough.
everything that they just like smashed together just because it had existed in the previous games.
Okay, yeah.
You know, because you had summons, and then you also had like the Dream Eaters, and then like you could glide, but you could also do what was it called, flow motion stuff.
Yeah, the flow motion was weird. I never quite liked that.
It was just like way too much shit, and
You had the special attacks, like the big pirate ship
yeah.
and the fucking carousel.
But then you also had like in the same with the same controls, you had the fucking like advanced magic attacks and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And you'd have to like switch between them. Like it's like within that context specifically, it's like totally overwhelming, you know?
Yeah.
Because on top of that, you could just hit X and the game would just play itself.
Pretty much, yeah. And you had to sit through Let It Snow. What the fuck? No.
It was something else.
Yeah, what the fuck's the name of that song? Let It Go. Jesus Christ.
Let it snow.
Let It Snow. Yeah, you had to sit through that whole Frozen shit, though.
So I'm not sure what the outcome is going to be of these questions I asked. All I know is that Child Waka looks like he's 25.
Yeah, he's a whole ass dude, man. Sounds good.
It's like, I guess so. This riddle you just fucking gave to me doesn't make any sense.
And I know it all plays out to like how quickly you level up or whatever the fuck, but I don't remember what's the quote unquote best way of doing it.
Miss Aurora over here, she's always sleeping because she can't keep her hands off those bennies.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, it's this little man. What would you do if there were shadows coming out of the ground to attack you?
I'd I'd pay it forward to him.
Pay it forward? What
Yeah.
the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, I didn't know how to phrase that in a good way. But, you know, they got Haley Joel Osment, and he's in the school and he gets stabbed, you know?
But that has nothing to do with pay it forward.
Well, that's the name of the movie, though.
It is the name of the movie, though.
And he does the voice, and what are you doing right now? You're stabbing things and killing them, so...
You really be referencing the name of the movie. For real.
References are the best when you have to explain them. So that's why I'm top notch.
And you see, that's kind of funny because what you said was like like an anti-joke, because it was a joke that was making a joke out of when people ruin jokes by explaining to them what the joke was funny for.
Damn right.
Huh.
I wonder why they chose the stained glass here. And then pretty much the beginning, I think, of all the games. Because they don't use that motif anywhere else, right?
Motifa? Who's Motifa?
But it's like, it's just the introductions where they use the stained glass. I'm like, I feel like that's something you'd use more. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid, I'm just a big man.
Oh, shit. You started off like this big, and now you became like this big, and now I'm fucked.
I'm scared.
I shit my whole pants.
I would run, but I cannot.
Thank God the stained glass is yellow.
And I'll just mash X for a while.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be all right.
It all works out.
Yeah, I think that this this like intro and tutorial is a lot better than Hearts 2. Because if you remember, like you start as Roxas and you're hanging out with your friends, and fucking Cypher and his goons show up, and it's like everything's really awkward. And
Yeah.
at least here you're just like running from thing to thing, getting shit done.
Pretty much. And with the Roxas one, you have to like run errands or do some shit for people around town or whatever.
Yeah, to earn money.
Yeah. And you play for like 2 hours or 3 hours, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? And you're like, oh, now I'm Sora again. I'm just playing the game.
Yeah. And not a single question is answered.
No, God, no. It's Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, really, they didn't answer any questions, not even at the end of the third one. They made it more confusing because if you did well, they showed you like a secret clip, and it's like, oh, this box that they were mentioning at the beginning of the game, well, there it is. What is it though? Who knows?
This is all you get.
But then you do find out that one of the Organization 13 isn't who you thought they were. But who they are?
And like the point of the third one was that it was supposed to wrap up this arc, I guess. But it just feels like they're like, we'll leave room open for more sequels if we want.
Well,
Whoa!
I mean, what they're doing is setting up like
I need a break,
a new conflict, new objective,
I knew that I'd
you know,
find
new mysteries.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't.
I could breathe.
Are you still dreaming? It wasn't a dream. Or was it?
This kid's like freaking out, and his friend's just like slapping him in the head because he's
What was that?
talking nonsense.
Yeah, like instead of I'm worried about you, you were, drowning or whatever for a while, or you're passed out on the sand. It's like, hey, you're just dumb. You're stupid. You're crazy. You're dreaming. Okay. Later.
And now he's asking her where she used to live,
Nothing.
and she's like, I mustn't speak of that place.
You ever want to go back? Well, I'm happy.
I'm happy here.
Really?
Really? Huh.
I wouldn't mind going to see it. I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all. So what are we waiting for?
Hey! Aren't you guys forgetting about me? So,
Oh, how can we forget about you?
I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
You stupid, lazy pieces of shit.
Just as lazy as-
So you noticed. Okay.
So you noticed. Oh.
I'll race you.
Oh, now he's sitting down, and now she wants to run.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about this, huh?
Oh God.
Familiarize yourself with the island by running in a race.
Oh God.
Kingdom Hearts.
Disney and Squaresoft present
The rest of your life.
a cringy game that will trigger your nostalgia every time.
Yeah. And it'll have you waiting 15 years, 20 years for a big fucking sequel. And was it worth it? I don't know.
Really wasn't. Oh, I didn't know what I was supposed to do, but I'm clearing objectives already.
Yeah,